Good evening and welcome to NACTV Bigger Bingo for Wednesday, July 10th, 2024. Before we get started, here are our bingo rules. Our license number is LGCA 6052 MBI 35606. First rule, one ball will be drawn at the beginning of the session. This ball will be the tuning number for Game 3, the blackout and 52 numbers. Number 2, when bingo is declared on more than one number, only those who declared bingo on the earliest number called will be declared winners and eligible to win the prize. Number 3, each bingo game will be closed when bingo has been declared and verified by calling the number displayed on the screen. The phone lines are open to receive calls, and it has been announced 3 times that the phone lines are open to receive calls. At least one phone line has been available for calls for 2.5 minutes, and the game is declared closed. No further calls will be accepted with regards to that closed bingo game. Number 4, prize money is split evenly among multiple winners with a minimum payout of $25. Number 5, final win confirmation occurs when the winners submit their date stamp sheet containing the winning card to NACTV. Number 6, in the event of transmitting or telephone problems which prevent continuation of play prior to the event start or at any time during the event's duration, the game will be rescheduled or resumed on the next Wednesday night. Players will keep their cards for the following Wednesday and they will be accepted. If a player is unable to play the following Wednesday, they may exchange their cards at NACTV for a future game. Please check the NACTV.tv website or call the office for confirmation of the games to be played. Number 7, Game 1 is played to a blackout on the gold cards. Jackpot in 50 numbers or less is a minimum of $1,000. After 50 numbers, Game 1 continues to a blackout for a $100 consolation prize. Number 8, Games 2 and 3 are played on the colored cards, and tonight is green. Game 2, the X game, has a prize amount of $150. Game 3, which continues from Game 2, is a blackout. Jackpot in 52 numbers or less is a minimum of $500. After 52 numbers, Game 3 continues to a blackout for a $100 consolation prize. Number 9, if Game 3 is won with the tuning ball number drawn at the beginning of the session, the winner will receive the accumulated tuning pot plus the blackout or consolation prize. Number 10, jackpots for Games 1 and 3 accumulate by 50 cents per package sold. When a jackpot is won, the pot will increase from the minimum amount when accumulated sales reach that value from 0. Number 11, the tuning pot accumulates by $1 per package sold. When it is won, it starts at 0. Number 12, prizes must be claimed and checks cashed within 6 months from the bingo play date. Number 13, a list of the bingo numbers called can be obtained from the NACTV office. And that concludes our rules for tonight. Let's find out what our tuning number is. And the tuning number for tonight will be B3. We do not cover this one. We haven't started the game yet. This is our tuning ball number. It's B3. Okay, I'm going to throw B3 back in the hopper. And we'll get started playing bingo. Good luck, everyone. Okay, you're playing on the gold colored cards. A jackpot in 50 numbers or less is going to be 19,200. And your first number out is under the O61. O61. Under the G51, G51. Under the N32, N32. Under the I-23, I-23. Under the B14, B14. Under the I-29, I-29. Under the O68, O68. Under the B12, B12. Under the I-19, I-19. Under the O67, O67. Under the O63, O63. Under the O72, O72. Under the N39, N39. Under the B8, B8. Under the N35, N35. Under the N38, N38. Under the I-22, I-22. Under the O64, O64. Under the N42, N42. Under the G55, G55. Under the O71, O71. Under the N45, N45. Under the N40, N40. Under the O65, O65. Under the N44, N44. Under the O73, O73. Under the G60, G60. Under the B6, B6. Under the I-17, I-17. Under the G58, G58. Under the O66, O66. Under the B9, B9. Under the B7, B7. Under the I-18, I-18. Under the G54, G54. Under the O74, O74. Under the B15, B15. Under the N43, N43. Under the B1, B1. Under the B4, B4. Under the B10, B10. Under the G53, G53. Under the I-28, I-28. Under the G50, G50. Under the I-30, I-30. Under the I-27, I-27. Under the I-21, I-21. Under the O69, O69. Under the O70, O70. Under the G57, G57. And that is your 50th number, so we'll pause here for 2.5 minutes, see if anybody claimed that jackpot of $19,200. And of course, if somebody does win tonight, they'll actually get more than that because we will count the number of packages sold for tonight's game and add 50 cents per package sold to that value. The same as what we do on the Blackout and 52 numbers, our third game. The toonie pot gets $1 added to it. And I'd just like to let you know that if you open your card and you cannot read it for a number or whatever because the glue is sticky and it rips off the number, you can call in and we can look up at your card and tell you what the number is. So I got one last week or the week before that had that problem. I'm going to type it in there and see if it brings me up the card and shows me the number, because I think it will. Let me see. Yes, it shows me the number. So if you call in at this time when nobody seems to be winning that jackpot, then I can find out what your card number is. Green and what? Green and what?
Pink.
There's a pink one in there? How many cards does she have?
How many cards you got? Okay, 2 pink and 1 gold.
What does the date say on the front of the package?
Did I say July 10th? Okay. Mm-hmm. Oh, she said there's 2 other ladies in the same thing, and there's a pink as well.
Does it say July 10th? Oh no, it's fine then.
Oh, she said that's fine. I didn't think that.
Except that it's gonna throw my. So how many people are playing on the pink cards? How many people are playing? 3 of them? Is she still on the phone? Can she just give me the serial number? The serial number is not the number in the middle of the card, but the serial number is on the side.
Okay, there's a serial number on the side. Okay, can you give me that number?
Oh, maybe there is no serial number anyway. Oh yeah, on the back side.
No.
So this number was SER on the back of it.
On the back of the card, can you put the serial number?
I don't know. Is anybody else playing on pink cards? Maybe I have got it mixed up. Maybe it's not green. Maybe it's pink tonight that I've given everybody.
Yeah.
Leeway, can you just check to see what night pink was supposed to be? Can you just check to see what pink was supposed to be for the night? Sorry about that. I'm not sure what's going on. What happened when I made them. Obviously gave people pink cards. It should be purple.
Yeah, the
Okay,
sheet is wrong.
okay, guys, the sheet is wrong. It's supposed to be
Sorry, sorry.
purple. So if your cards look pink, they're purple and we're good.
The green is the next one.
Green is
She
the
got
next
it
week.
yeah.
Okay, the person
got it wrong.
that the person that wrote up the sheet got it wrong here. So we're good because I'm thinking, "Oh my gosh, how could I make a mistake
Yeah,
with
it's
that?"
purple in the-
I usually
like
double
the one
check.
that's
Yeah.
on the list,
Yeah, okay, so it is supposed to be purple. They will look pink because you can't tell them apart unless you have them side by side. So if you got pink cards, they're purple and we're good, and it's supposed to be on purple cards, not green, so it's good.
How long does it take for the money? This is the one, 1 year, 2 weeks ago?
Pardon?
How long does it take? 3 weeks ago you won? She doesn't got her money.
What?
She won that night, but she hasn't got her money?
I'm not dealing with a question like that right now. Well, you can guess just as well as I can.
Yeah, I don't know.
Anyways, time's up, so we're going to continue on, and I will answer questions in the next time we pause, one of which is how long it takes to get a check when you mail it in. I will get back to you on that one. So we're playing on purple colored cards next, and that's okay. They're supposed to be purple. It was an office error here, listed as green, but it's not, it's purple. Okay, next number out on those, we're still in the gold colored cards, so looking for a blackout. The next number is under the N31. N31. Thank you for calling in and letting me know about the purple pink thing, because I'd be saying the wrong color again. Under the B5. B5. Under the I-24, I-24. Under the N34, N34. Under the G49, G49. Under the B3, B3. And we have a caller. I'm not sure if we've got a winner. I'll pause here. Might be a winner. Might be another question. Question? Oh, I didn't go to the next game. Thank you. Okay. Had to have a viewer call in to tell me I hadn't changed to the next one. We all missed it here because of that purple green thing. Okay. Not a good night here. Okay, but at least we got a signal. It's obviously working. People are seeing it. Okay, the next number is under the G56. G56. Under the I-26, I-26. Under the N36, N36. Under the G52, G52. Under the O75, O75. Under the N37, N37. Under the I-20, I-20. And we have a caller, so maybe we don't need to call that ball. Maybe we have a winner. We have enough numbers called. Just waiting to hear the number here. 6245. Different number? What is it?
Just 245.
Pardon?
245.
Just 245? There we go. Okay. And
And 37.
how many numbers back? Just one? Okay, one number back, N37, valid bingo. We have a valid bingo on N37, one number back. N37 is our valid bingo. And we do have one phone line open to receive your calls. Okay, if you get your cards by the mail or you send your winning card through the mail and then you get your check through the mail, I wouldn't worry until about 4 weeks, then maybe call and see. Because it could take a week to get here, a week to get back, a little bit longer maybe. I know one time I was told deadlines, whatever, and I'm thinking, well, I had to mail things and it's just taking forever to get stuff done through the mail. So it could take longer than a week to get the mail from one place to another and then to go back again. So I will give it 4 weeks from when you sent your card in through the mail to get it, the check back as a winner. Oh, I don't know about tonight. Okay. We didn't do the handoff on the paper too well. Did I read to find out who won? Oh gosh. But thank you for calling in, letting us know it's on the purple and not what I have written here, and that I hadn't changed the game. Appreciate it. Okay, the phone lines are open to receive your calls. And for the third and final time, the phone lines are open to receive your calls. Not hearing any further calls, I declare this game closed, and we'll move on to the letter X game on the purple colored cards. Our winner on the Bonanza Consolation was Shirley Potter of Nipawin, purchasing the cards at Kinsman Courts 2. Congratulations, Shirley. Okay, let's see what happens in our second game on the purple colored cards. We're looking for the letter X. So the pot is worth $150. And the next number, and the first number out on the purple colored cards will be under the N38. N38. Under the B10, B10. Under the B1, B1. Under the B13, B13. Under the O67, O67. Under the N42, N42. Under the I21, I21. Under the N41, N41. Under the G60, G60. Under the G51, G51. Under the B8, B8. Under the O69, O69. Under the B14, B14. Under the B4, B4. Under the O65, O65. Under the B11, B11. Under the O63, O63. Under the N31, N31. Under the I16, I16. Under the O75, O75. Under the I23, I23. Under the G48, G48. Under the G55, G55. Under the I24, I24. Under the N43, N43. Under the N44, N44. Under the B7, B7. Under the O62, O62. Under the O68, O68. Under the 073, 073. Under the B2, B2. Under the I-27, I-27. Under the N45, N45. Under the N35, N35. Under the I-25, I-25. Under the B5, B5. Under the N33, N33. And we have a caller. So we'll pause here and see if we have a winner on our big X. We have one phone line open to receive your calls. 2685. Okay.
I'm not sure his phone got set.
Oh, okay. So let's find out what number was bingoed on. But it is a valid bingo, so go ahead and take the information. We'll just figure out what number she bingoed on, or he. The person. Them. Okay. Wow, quite far back. B2. We've gone back a ways, people. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers were called after the B2. Sometimes it's hard to see that letter X. I know somebody who actually takes a pen and makes the letter X on their cars so it's easier to tell. B2. Valid bingo on B2. 6 numbers back. Oh, there's numbers that I have called, and like I said, if anybody can't see any of their numbers, they can call in, and I can tell you what the number is. You can also see if you missed any, I guess. But yeah, if you call in, I can let you know what the number is that's not showing, if it's actually accidentally been ripped, or usually that's the problem. Some people are really lucky. I don't know. Some people seem to win more than others. I don't know how that works, but. And for the third and final time, the phone lines are open to receive, or I think that's the second time. Phone lines are open to receive your calls. Now, for the third and final time, the phone lines are open to receive your calls. Not hearing any further calls, I declare this game closed, and we'll move on to the jackpot in 52 numbers. which our value is now at 9,457. And our winner on the Big X was Jerry Bone of Arden, purchasing the cards at Harris Pharmacy. Congratulations, Jerry. Announced your name a lot of times. Okay, we're still on those purple colored cards, but now we're looking for a blackout in 52 numbers for a pot of 9,457. And your next number out is under the I-29. I-29. Under the N34, N34. Under the I-28, I-28. Under the I-17, I-17. Under the O-71, O-71. Under the I-18, I-18. Under the I-20, I-20. Under the B9, B9. Under the G50, G50. Under the I-26, I-26. Under the G56, G56. Under the B15, B15. Under the I-19, I-19. Under the G53, G53. Under the G57, G57. And that is the 52nd number. So we'll pause here for 2.5 minutes, see if anybody can call in and claim that bingo pot of $9,457. The number is 204-476-2639. And just to reiterate again, which one shall I say? Okay, if you open your cards and you've ripped a number, just call in during one of these breaks and we tell you what the number is. You probably can call in before the game starts too, and we could, I'm not sure about that. Call it one of these pauses and I can tell you what the number is. So at the first break on the gold cards, if one of your colored cards you can't see a number on it, just give me a call. I can enter the colored card in there too, and it'll show me what the numbers are, and you can put down the one that you can't see and write it in there. If you mail your card in because you're a winner and we mail the check back out, give us 4 weeks before you start to panic and then call and ask. Not that I don't know what we can do if it hasn't arrived yet, but at least we'll be aware of it. So actually the person that called in wondering when they would get it, did they leave their name by any chance? Oh, okay. All right. I'll check and make sure it's actually been sent out for the person that called in earlier. Okay, both phone lines are open to receive your calls. And B3 has not been called. That's our letter X number tonight, right? Okay, I don't know where my paper went with it on to double confirm, but B3's our toonie pot, letter X. B3's our toonie pot, $9,079 on that one. And still in play. Okay, for the third and final time, the phone lines are open to receive your calls. Not hearing any further calls, I declare this game closed. And we'll go on to the consolation round for $100. The next number out on the purple colored cards is under the N39. N39. Oh, look what we have here. Under the B3, B3. Under the O66, O66. Under the N37, N37. Under the I-22, I-22. Under the I-30, I-30. All the I's have been called. All the I's should be covered. Under the G49, G49. Under the O70, O70. Under the N40, N40. Under the G52, G52. Under the G47, G47. Under the G46, G46. Under the G458, G58. And we have a caller. That was the lucky number for somebody. The other phone line is open to receive your calls. 8020. 8030, okay. Okay, how far back were they?
Just one number back.
One number back on what?
G46.
G46. Okay, we have a valid bingo, one number back on G46. A valid bingo, one number back on G46. G46 is a valid bingo, one number back. B12 is in the hoop. Oops, it was in the hoop. It accidentally fell back down. B12 hasn't been called yet, it's in the hoop. That's okay though. Practice calling in, so when it is your turn, you know exactly what to do. Okay, we have somebody else calling in. Okay, there's nothing in the hoop now because I accidentally pushed the ball backwards instead of turning it around, so you can see that it was one in the hoop for B12. But it's G46, that's a valid bingo ball for tonight's game on the blackout and 52 numbers. 2342. G46. Another valid bingo on G46. So we have two valid bingos on G46. And both our phone lines are currently busy, so G46. If you're trying to get through, you'll just have to wait for a little bit. Just keep trying. And a valid bingo on G46. So our tuning pot of $9,079 will grow. As will the other pots, for that matter. Okay, we now have one phone line available to receive your calls. There is a phone line open to receive your calls. Somebody's calling in. Okay, we have one phone line open to receive your calls. If you'd like to call in, if you think you've bingoed, we'll check it for you. NACTV, bigger bingo. Hi. 2662. G46? Yeah, okay, just hang on a sec, we'll get your information. Another valid bingo on G46. G46, very popular. We have one phone line open to receive your calls. Okay, that's for that phone. One phone line is open to receive your calls. Every time I press resume, the phone rings for the other line. So see what happens this time. Seems to be okay. Resume the countdown since we do have one phone line open. Okay, we now have both phone lines open to receive your calls. Both phone lines are open and we have about a minute left to count down before I close the game. Both phone lines are open to receive your calls. And for the third and final time, both phone lines are open to receive your calls. Not hearing any further calls, I declare this game closed, and that wraps it up for tonight. So, our winners on that blackout constellation were Janet Andrews of Neepawa, purchasing the cards at Harris Pharmacy, Dorothy Lyon of Neepawa, purchasing the cards somewhere, and Yvonne Sisley of Neepawa, purchasing the cards at Touchwood. Congratulations to all our winners, and recapping for tonight, Bonanza Constellation was won by Shirley Potter. Big X was won by Jerry Bone, and the Blackout Constellation was won by Janet Andrews, Dorothy Lyon, and Yvonne Sisley. Congratulations to our winners, and thank you all for playing along and supporting NACTV. Have a great week.